Rabbi Jacobson mentioned more than a quarter century before the Alter Rebbe was released from his incarceration in Yud Kislev, told the Grois Magid of Mizrich, right before the Petira of the Magid of Mizrich, the Magid turned to the Baal Tanya and said, "This is our day, this is going to be our Yontif, our Hilula, the day where our souls will shine together." Chiddush of the Magid said about himself that I really wasn't mechadish anything. Found a light that was locked up, a light that was hidden away in a closet beneath the surface. All I sought to do was open the door. In the Chatzer, in the spiritual fraternity of Mizrich, we learned to not want after something that didn't really belong to us. To want after something that we already had. To yearn after something which was already theirs. 14th chapter of the Igeres HaKodesh, Alter Rebbe was sending letters to Eretz Yisrael. There was a group of Talmidei Baal Shem Tov, led, among others, by Vitebsker, Mendel Vitebsker. They came to Eretz Yisrael at the same time as the Talmidei Baal Shem Tov to do exactly as I said. The goal was to bring Mashiach. The goal was to create a new world order. Sakin Olam HaMalchus Hakai. To create an indwelling for God in Eretz Yisrael, to build the Beis HaMikdash. That was their goal. And when these Chasidei Eretz HaKodesh settled together, it wasn't like different Batei Medrash. There wasn't so many Batei Medrash. That there was like a Chever of Kosev, a Chever of Lubavitch, a Chever of Vitebsk, Kaliskers, Breslovers. There was a group, there was a chevra of Talmidei Baal Shem Tov that emerged from the world of Mizrich, that came to Eretz Yisrael, in that stage of Tzmichat Gulaseinu. They sacrificed. The Bas Ayin, they sacrificed. They suffered poverty, starvation, literally. Attacks from that iteration, that Gilgal of jihadis. Life was challenging. Many left family, friends, huge Chatzer courts, massive amounts of Chassidim, of Talmidim, to follow their dream to come to Eretz Yisrael. And it was very hard. It was very challenging. So the Alter Rebbe writes letters to be mechazik, the Yishuv of Eretz Yisrael, to strengthen the Kesher, particularly to strengthen those who sought to strengthen those who were in Eretz Yisrael. Lahotzi lechem mechutz la'aretz, as we call it. Development, not fundraising, but to send tzedakah to Eretz Yisrael. The 14th chapter of the Igeres Kodesh, Alter Rebbe explains very simply what the goal was. To connect with those Chasidei Eretz HaKodesh, simply la'orer as ha'ava yeshana, to awaken that old original love, the chibas Eretz HaKodesh, and that love, that desire for the land of Israel, that bo'eres kirshvei eish mikerev ish b'leiv amok, that fiery love, that intense desire and yearning that we all have for Eretz Yisrael, to reawaken it, to reinvigorate it. Not to be mazaka us with something new, but to bring us back to our baseline, to start again. Looking around the room, you can understand why Lubavitch Rebbe, the height of Fabrengen's eyes were wide open. There are many tzaddikim who would close their eyes in transcendence, so to speak. The Rebbe his eyes were wide open all the time. Looking around this room, you can understand a little bit why. This is a great room. I mean, this is a great chevra. Looking around the room, this is, I don't want to make the Igeres HaKodesh into a vart, into something like Rav Jacobson said, something that happened, that we're trying to attach ourselves to and recreate. But there's a reality, there's a metzius, there's an energy that's taking place here now again for the first time. So many of us have the zchus to be part of this iteration of Kibbutz Golios. Came here with real Mesiras Nefesh and are here with real Mesiras Nefesh. Real sacrifice. It's a privilege and it's a choice. It's a great merit. Mom is going up, by the way, from 17 to 18% on January 1st. You should just know. If somebody's paying, this is a person who's paying attention. Their sacrifice, it's not always easy. There are great challenges. No matter how long we could be here, sometimes we feel like a tzigah or like it's new. It's hard to express ourselves. You can order a shawarma, but it's hard sometimes to advocate for our kids in school, to navigate cultural and societal, Yoni's hand are saying yes, to navigate societal and cultural realities. Tonight is an opportunity for the Chasidei Eretz HaKodesh of today, for all of us, to wish each other a good yontif, to attach ourselves again, and to awaken the Ava Yishan of the old love, that original love, that burns deep in our hearts, for Eretz Yisrael, for Pnimius HaTorah, for the Ribono Shel Olam, to live in the light of tzaddikim, to yearn. The custom is to wish each other a good yontif, a Shana Tova, and Liman HaChasidus, V'darki HaChasidus. Liman HaChasidus, we understand what it is. Kipshuta, there's tests going on left and right, on Tanya and Torah Or here in this building. What does it mean, Darki HaChasidus, the pathway of Chasidus, the way of Chasidus? Tzemach Tzedek asked this question of his father, and he explained his grandfather, the Alter Rebbe's goal or intention, what it means to live on the path, Baderech of Darki Chassidus. Explain that Darki Chassidus is alle Chassidim sollen sein bei in Mishpacha Achas al pi haTorah be'ava. To live on the path of Chassidus means to see every single one of us as part of one family. Al pi haTorah be'ava. Living Torah, doing our best, traversing this pathway together as a family, bi'ava. Chassidus is chiyus, it's vitality, it's life, it's being plugged in. Hachnis chiyus v'lahayir hakol, the Alter Rebbe said. To awaken and instill aliveness, vitality in all that we do and everything we think, everything that we say, in every interaction, in every person, in every place. Ulha'ir hakol, to illuminate everything and to live in that light. So special to be here this evening with Rav Weinberger, with so many of us, is that lighthouse who opened the door of our hearts, of our religious experience, revealed that light that's inside of us, and gave us Darkei Chasidus, a pathway, the world of Pnimius, a language of Pnimius that's ours, that feels right, that fits. Chassidus of the Baal Shem Tov was expansive, it was inclusive, it was broad. It didn't exist in a world of binaries, of membership cards, of labels and affiliation. It transcended all of those externals. Chiyus. Chiyus Pnimi, an internal vitality, something alive inside, beneath the surface. Beneath that what could be measured or tasted or explained. Beyond something that could be, beyond something that had metrics. L'hayir hakol, something that illuminates every aspect of our existence. We're gathered here in the midst of an Eis Milchama. It's a time of war. More than ever, we're desperately yearning for the great tomorrow. More than ever, we're yearning to stay and to live with the consciousness that we are Mishpacha Achas al pi haTorah be'ava. To believe that we're part of that. And that is Metzias, what's taking place. Hold on to that which unifies us, b'frat u'b'chlal. Speaking last Shabbos with a soldier who had come out of Gaza for the third time. He said that in Jabalia, things were so clear. There was absolute focus. We were together, and he used the language mishpacha. We were family. Everyone had each other's backs from all different looks and ideas, different political affiliations, different levels of religious observances, all different types of Yidden. They're together in one armored vehicle, together in their unit. There was no tension over what you looked like and what you thought and what you believed. There's no tension over nusach hatfilah. There's no possibility to even get into the smallness, to be distracted by things that were chitzonistic, things that there's no possibility for pirud. There's no luxury. There's no option to have competition or machlokes. It was just basic ahavas Yisrael, basic mesiras nefesh, fundamental mishpacha achas. Baal Tanya is like a wartime consigliere. The tzaddik that's giving us the roadmap, the algorithm, so to speak. Try to how to live a life of soul. It gives us a glimpse into the back end of what all of this is that's taking place in our lives, in our homes, in our struggle, in our jobs, in our families, in our avodas Hashem, with this war in the north and the south, and all the different ufaratsta battlefronts. All of it has a back end, has coding that creates that picture. The Baal Tanya provides the algorithm, that code, to understand the sod of Nishmas Yisrael, the infinite power of the soul. Gives us a little bit of a look, so to speak, under the hood, to see the engine that makes all of this go, that makes all of us go. Well before the Alter Rebbe's incarceration, and well after his release, we have the opportunity, we have the achrayus, we have the responsibility, la'orer es ha'ava yeshana, to awaken that old love, to remember how we got here. This is a Yerusha Hilav Mi'avaseinu. This is something that belongs to us. And looking around the room, we understand the reality that Hafatzas HaMayanos, the vision of redemption, is us. It's not some version that you find in a Malchus Wachsberger, or some airbrushed idea of what was 200 years ago, or what might be in the future. It's right here. It's happening. This is the ultimate expression of Nishmas Yisrael, to gather in an Eis Milchama, to generate light, that necessarily and in Metzias dispels darkness. A light that's inside of us, a light that's ours. This is our yontif, this is our yontif. To reawaken that which was always latent. Chiba of Eretz HaKodesh, B'leiv Amok, deep in our hearts. The recognition that we have a chelik here in Eretz Yisrael, and that we are the rebuilding. We are part and parcel of this future. We're not Tzigakimners. Maybe we're immigrants. God willing, our children, our grandchildren will be indigenous, so to speak. Maybe they'll be able to navigate the post office or whatever, Masach Nasa, a little better. Please say Amen. But for us, what is chus? And how special it is to be here in Yerushalayim, Yer Kodesh Paltun Shal Melech, Yer Shechuber La Yachdav. Days of redemption, days of nitzachon, days of hope. By bringing together here with Rav Weinberger, all of us, Yiratzon may be really a sweet new year, Limud Chassidus, Darkei Chassidus, going for the Meitzer al Merchav of growth, of opening doors within ourselves and for each other, illuminating everyone and everything that we see with the light of Pnimius HaTorah. We should be zoche to Or Chadash al Tzion Toyer v'nizkech Elana b'mheir liyoro. A very special schus here that one of the great Baal Nigin is getting ready to be in the Beis HaMikdash. Chiluk Frank, Rabbeinu's Baal Menagin, to help us prepare a little bit for the Hisvados, for the main show.